Hi everybody, it's Robin. I'm here with the Evil Client, and we are going to do a really beautiful French manicure. So I've started the tutorial with a French pink, and I'm going over with a Wet n Wild white, and I am doing a chevron. So I wanted to show you from far away what that means. And a chevron is a V. Now, you can buy all of the stuff to help you make chevrons, or you can learn how to do it yourself. If you're just doing one a year and you're only working on yourself or whatever, then I would suggest you getting tape and doing all that stuff. If you have a clientele and you need to be quick and on your toes, I would suggest that you learn how to do them by hand so that you don't have to worry about finding more products. Finding your products. I don't know where my tape is and I don't want to look for it. So, how I do it is I go in with my brush. I make sure the brush is not full. Then I go up the side to where I want to start the V. I let the drip into the bottle. Then I fill in as much as I can on the side, and then I roll the finger. Then I take the other side, dip my brush again, go in, kind of with my brush just barely go into the side, then drip that drip off. Make sure that they're even, and then roll the finger. This takes a long time to get down, but once you get it down, it's a technique just like anything else, and it's easy. So the first coat always looks kind of gross, and then the second coat looks beautiful. So let me go in with the second coat for you. You see how it's all kind of like streaky? With the second coat, you kind of just brush over the top and you kind of leave your lines to follow alone. You want to go down a little bit, but leave the top line alone. The reason for that is because it's like little tiny steps. So this one only has one layer, and then there's two layers right below it. So it kind of like steps down so that you don't have such a hard edge from the clear to the white. And then when you begin painting, it's just easier and you don't have as many blowouts. So that leaves you with a flatter surface area to begin with. And if you find that you still, if your nail art brush is skipping on this surface area, then you'd want to do one coat of clear just to make everything smooth, and then you can start painting. But that's another layer that you have to dry. So I would suggest you learning how to make this all flush while you're painting it so that you have a nice surface with the least amount of polish possible for your design. So I'll meet you back. Plate. And a little bit of champagne color on my plate. You can also use a pearl white. Pearl white and champagne will give you less stark of outlines. Let me go back. There we go. And so you want to have a little bit of pearl in there so that you can make more mistakes if you want to. I'm going to spray this down with at least 3 sprays of water. I use a body mister. Body misters spray evenly and thinner so that you can mess around on here. So I'm going to spray it at least 3 times while I'm doing each design, while I do each design for my channel. So, okay, here we go. I have, okay. I have this one. Now, I have my, this is too high on the brush, just so you know. I don't know how it got there. I wasn't paying attention. So I wipe my brush out on the paper towel. Boom, boom, boom. I clean it out. Like you can use Scrub Fresh or acetone. And you always wipe. You never scrub. Just wipe and go in circles. I'm being very delicate. It doesn't look like it, but I am. Now, get a point, and then see how the white is halfway up. That's what you want. So I'm glad I made that mistake. So. Evil Client, your finger looks like it's not real in this light.
Maybe it's not.
Good one. Okay, so now I'm touching down into the cuticle, just barely. My brush is at an angle that's almost perpendicular with the nail. I'm going down and pushing, going up, and then pushing into the sides. This is where I can go in and fix any mistakes and make them perfect if I want to. Depends on how bad my OCD is that day, how busy I am, etc. So I'm going to go down like this, this, and then do you see how light the touch is? The touch is so light. So I'm going to join those, bring them up. And then you want them just to be like, oh, what am I going for? They're very feminine and ethereal, but kind of like doodling. Almost like white flames, maybe, too, a little bit. What is it? What's a good adjective, evil client?
I have no idea
Okay.
what you would call that.
All right.
Maybe you could call it roots of a tree.
Oh my gosh, that's cool. So that's one. Okay, so I put some dark gray. I think this is a gunmetal gray. It's just a dark silver. You can get them at the craft store, at Walmart, any place like that. I have my striping brush. The other brush that I use for everything, the one I got too much paint in, is called the Wand, and it is at robinmosesnailart.com. This one is called the Unicorn because it has a really long horn on it, and robinmosesnailart.com. And I have them as inexpensive as possible for you guys, so that you can paint with me. If we all have the same tools, it's much easier. So I take the brush, the lining brush, the striping brush, sorry, striper brush, touch, 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 touch till it anchors, and then I can turn it down. Oh, let's do another one. I don't know if I got that on camera. Okay, so I touch it again. Touch, touch, touch. Anchor and pull. Touch, touch. Anchor and pull. This would be easier for you because you're not staying one direction. I have to do this in one direction because I'm filming and I can't move the nail around. But then I'll take that and go down like this, that, and then in the areas I can go in with silver and then just kind of like throw them some shade right here so that it looks a little bit 3D. That'll make them look a little bit more edgy and not so wedding-y. If you wanted to leave it with just the white on top, perfect wedding nails. But do you see how that looks kind of edgy? It almost takes on the look of maybe animal print in a way. But you just keep painting. Don't worry about it. Look at that. Get all your edges perfect. And I'll meet you back. Oh, that's so pretty. Boop.
It ain't gonna kill you, but...
Okay, I have chrome pigments here. Chrome pigment. Okay, and I'm adding top coat right here just to make it really sparkle crazy. Okay, now with my brush, I'm gonna go in. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, go in. Here we go. Now with just the end of my brush, I'm going to make little tiny sparkles all over. This is going to add like glam, and you have to be crazy to do it all, but at the same time, it's awesome. When it's done, it's almost like gems, but not really. What's he smelling you for?
I don't know.
Aw, Carl loves Evil Client. Jeez.
Maybe it smells Missy, my mom's dog.
I don't know what his infatuation is with you. Okay.
He
So when
loves
it's
me.
done, it's going to be like sparkly and amazing. Now, you can add anything you want here. I'm just making the design. We haven't done a design like this in a while, so I'm going to finish this out and meet you back. Oh, that's going to be cool. Okay, so I'm on the fence on if I want to share this tutorial or not because it looks really hard and I don't want to scare you guys. I've been talking about it. But what I did was I just put the little pieces of the little drops all over it, and I might upload it, I might not, I don't know. But no matter what, it's going to be in the elegant playlist and maybe the wedding playlist because these are beautiful. If you try these and I upload them, please show me and pass this to someone that you know will love it. My goal is to make my tutorials for people who need them, who are getting started in the business and who want to become the best they can be, painting nails for others and uplifting our industry to a higher standard so that people can say, I have gone to this shop and there are 3 great artists there. I went to this shop, there's 2 great artists here. Instead of my entire career, I have heard, I can't find anybody who will even paint on my nails. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times I hear that and how many times I wish that I could have helped others to learn just a little so that they can paint a little and make their clients happier or get clients if they needed them. So that is what I strive to do. I don't strive to show off. I don't strive to promote products. I don't strive to promote anything except feeling good about what you do and doing it the best you can. And I hope that you guys feel that and you pass that along because that is what needs to be passed out in our world more than ever, is that intent, more than showing off. Showing off is going to get really old, you guys, and all of those crazy things that get passed around the most, they come and go. But we need places where we can connect and make art and have a good time. So I will see you back with more and have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.